and welcome into Rebecca K Crochet. Today what we are going to do is we're going to put our squares together that we have been working on, all of our sampler squares that we've been working on. I've got a bunch more sitting over to the side, but I'm going to use 4 of them because this is not the actual yarn I'm going to be using to put them together. So I'm having to go lighter with my color than what I wanted to do because the dark chocolate brown's not showing up on camera. I've already had to do this once and now I'm redoing it. So if this is something that you want to see and you would like to subscribe, that would be great. I would love to have you subscribe, like the video, and hit the bell notification, share it with a friend, and all that good stuff. So what we're going to do is, I've decided that I'm going to do the open stitch border, and it's going to be a attach these as you go or join as you go method. So how we do that is we're going to use a standing double crochet, and we are going to do yarn over. How you do a standing double crochet is you yarn over, you insert your hook into the corner space, you bring up a loop, yarn over twice, pushing this loop forward so you don't get a big long gap. If you pull it out here and you leave it out here, you're going to get a gap right here, down here, and that's not what you want. And you pull yarn over and pull through the second loop, snug that one down. We're going to do 2 in the corner. We're going to chain 1 and skip that very first stitch right here. We're going to skip that stitch and we're going to go into this one and we're going to do 2 double crochets and then, or a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Chain 1, skip this one, and then the next stitch do a double crochet, and then the next one do a double crochet. So that is our pattern all the way around. We're going to chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next 2 stitches, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next 2 stitches, chain 1, skip this one, double crochet in the next 2 stitches, we're going to do that. We're going to continue out. I'm almost done, or I would pause the video. This is going to be a join as you go. If you don't know how to do a join as you go, I have another one on my channel that is a join as you go that shows you on a piece of paper how you're going to actually join as you go, and you can go back and look at that video. I think it's the circle blanket that I was doing. Okay, so now we're going to chain 1, skip this last stitch, and we're going to do 2 double crochets into our corner. We're going to chain 2. Whoa. I got a knot. That is a yarn barf right there. And 2 more double crochets. Now, I forgot to tell you, the yarn that I am using right now, and this is what I'm going to be using on my blanket, is the Crafter Crafter Secret Big Ideas. It is a 4-weight. This one is dark ivory. Calls for a 5.5 millimeter hook, but I'm using the 6 millimeter hook because that is what I used for this blanket squares. It's got 810 yards, 740 meters, and I can wash it and dry it. And this is a Hobby Lobby brand. My dark chocolate is the same brand as this tan color, the one I'm going to actually do this in. So then we're going to chain 1, skip this first one right here, and we're going to go into this stitch with two double crochets in the next 2 stitches. Chain 1, 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. Did I do it already? Yeah. Then we chain 1, 2 double crochets, skip 1, 2 double crochets. We're just going to repeat like we did on the other side until we get to the corner. Then I will show you at this corner what we are going to do. And I will be back when I get to this corner. Right now it's the same as this side. Just chain 1, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, skipping a stitch in between. I'll be back. I'm at the corner, and what I did also forget to tell you is I have already woven in all of my ends on my squares, so I don't have those to fight with or anything else. I just decided I was going to do that. It's easier to do. So we're going to skip this last stitch after I chain 1. We're going to do 2 double crochets into the corner. We're going to chain 3 to create our turn. We're going to turn our work this way. We're going to bring this over here, and we're going to attach these 2 together. In the corner, we are going to do 2 double crochets in this corner. Chain 1. We're going to pull out a loop. Actually, we're not chaining 1. We're going to pull out a loop, hold it, insert our hook right here into the very next chain 1 space, and we are going to attach our loop back on our hook, pull it through, and then we're going to chain 1 and go back down. We're going to skip this stitch and go into this and do 2 more double crochets. Pull out a loop, insert our hook into the space, the next space, chain 1, skip this stitch and go into the next one. Pull up a loop, chain 1, skip this one, go into the next one, and that yarn is under my finger all tangled up. Pull up a loop, chain 1, skip this one, and go into the next 2. And we just repeat this all the way down, and I will meet you back whenever we get to the end of the corner. Okay, I'm at the corner, and I've chained 1 here, and I'm going to double crochet in my corner 2 times. I'm going to attach right here to this corner. Now I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to turn my work. Whoops, double crochet 2 more times in this corner. And I'm going to repeat what I did on this side, down this way, and up this way. So we're going to do this over again, down this way and this way. And then I'm going to repeat going this way and this way. I'm not going to attach anything on this side because I'm going to show you how to go across this way and then attach another square here. I'm just going to put 4 squares together so that you can pretty much zigzag your blanket. And what you want to do is you want to start here, go here, up, attach, you'll go across, up, and then you'll attach over here on this side again. You'll do the same thing that you did to this one and this one until you get as many squares as you want wide. And whenever you get those wide, then you will do this. Just pretend this is the end of my blanket, and I will show you how we're going to do this, and we're going to come up and we're going to start another row going down this way. And I will be back whenever I get up here to this corner. Okay, on the end corner, you just want to work 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. You don't want to do a chain 3 in that end corner. Skip over this one and start back in with your 2 double crochets and your chain 1. And this is what it should be looking like. You should have this open border, this open stitch in between all the way around your blanket. And that's what we should be looking like right now, and then I'll meet you back up here. Okay, because this one is still on the end, I've come around and now I've gone up, and we're going to have to turn my work all the way around, and we're going to have to work across, all the way across this one. But because this one right here is on the end, but I'm going to have to work into it, we're going to do a chain 3. And 2 double crochets in this corner. And what that does is that will help us attach the next one that's up here. It'll help us get this one attached. It gives it a little bit more room without pulling on the stitch so bad. Chain 1, skip that first stitch when I open it up, and we're going to go back into this space right here with our 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1, and we're going to go across, all the way across this way. I will be back to show you how you do this corner right here where there's a chain 3 space. Okay, now we are at the corner. We're going to do two double crochets in the corner. We're going to do a chain 3, and we are going to connect right here with a slip stitch into this chain 3 space. We're going to chain 3, and we're going to go across to this one over here and do 2 double crochets. Now this is what it looks like. You have everything coming and connecting into this middle stitch right here. So we're going to continue on with this, exactly what we've been doing, until we get over here to this corner, and I'll meet you back over here. Okay, we are at the corner of our stitch. I've chained 2 in the corner, or 2 double crochets in the corner. Now what I'm going to do is chain 3, turn my work, grab my next deal, and we're pretending like this is a whole entire blanket. We've done the end, we've come around, we've gone back across, and I've got a lot of squares on here, and I've zigzagged up and down, up and down, up and down, and attached all these squares. Now I'm going to attach the next one. So we chain 3, and we're starting a new row, and this is how you start a new row. Whoops, you double crochet into that chain space twice, pull up your loop, and you do exactly how you did to attach the other squares. You skip the first one and you go into the second one. You do your 2 double crochets, and we're just attaching here on the bottom, just like we attached the side squares. And I will be back whenever I get this all attached, and I'm up here at this corner to show you how to connect the 2 corners. Okay, at this corner, what we are going to do is, I've redone this about a billion times. We're going to chain 3. We're going to slip stitch into this corner where we have our other slip stitch, right over the top of it. We're going to chain 3, and we're going to do our 2 double crochets back into this corner. Chain 1, we're going to skip our first stitch right here, and we're going to go into the next one and do our 2 double crochets, chain 1 all the way across. And this is what it's looking like so far. And we'll see if I like that stitch or not. You know what, I may do a chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2. We'll see what that looks like. It's making that corner too wide. Chain 2. Let's go into the top of this stitch. Into that slip stitch, we'll go into the slip stitch and then chain 2 and bring it back. Maybe that'll make it look better. Just don't like the bulky that it's given it. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so on this corner, whenever we're coming up and we're coming and attaching to our bottom corner, we're going to chain 2, go into the slip stitch from the previous round, and then chain 2 and do our next double crochet. And that's how we're going to do that. And then we are going to skip the first one, chain 1, skip that one, go into this one and do 2 double crochets, chain 1, skip this one, 2 more double crochets, all the way up to the next corner. On the next corner, whenever we do our corner to turn, up here, when we do this corner to turn it and attach our next deal, you always chain 3 in that corner. You'll do your 2 double crochets, chain 3, and attach your next block onto it. And I will be back at this corner. Okay, we are at the corner and we are going to chain 3. I've already turned my work. We're going to add this next square on, and we're going to go into this space right here with a double crochet and another double crochet, pull out a loop, and we're going to work our way down with a slip stitch, and then we're going to skip the first one, which is right here. We're going to go into the second one with 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and then, well, 2 double crochets in 2 different stitches, or a double crochet in the next 2 stitches is how I should say it. It's been a long day already, and it's only like 11 o'clock. But I've had to redo this video like I don't know how many times. This is probably my 15th or 16th time because I didn't like the way it was coming out. So this is what it looks like when we turn, and we're going to attach all the way down. And when we get here, I will show you how to attach it right here. Okay, we are at the next corner, and we're going to do 2 double crochets. We're going to chain 2. We are going to work, if we can, into this stitch. Pull up that loop. We're going to do 2 double crochet or 2 chain stitches, and then we're going to go back down in here with 2 double crochets in our corner. We're going to look and see what that looks like. And that is what your corner should look like. And there's not a big ball there. It's not, you know, like really nasty, and it should kind of resemble a little bit like a, oh, what do you call those, sand dollars? Is what it should look like, and that's what we've got going on. So that is what I was looking for, but it just kept getting wonky. So now we're going to go down here and we're going to attach this side just like with this one, just like we did up here, all the way to this corner. And I will be back. Since we already know how to attach these, I'm not going to do that on camera. This is getting to be a long video. So I will be back when we get to this corner and show you what we need to do at this other corner. Okay, I am in the corner. It seems like I say corners a lot on this one. We're going to chain one, and we are going to work back into this corner right here. Chain 1, 2 to stretch, and then we're going to go back down into this section right here. Let's see if that lays flat. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we are going to skip our first one, work up this one, this side, skip one, double crochet in the next two, chain one, skip one, double crochet in the next two. Doing this a little bit fast. I have had dogs barking all morning trying to get this video out to you guys. I've had people show up. My husband is gone. My mother-in-law is sick. And my husband stayed the night down at her house last night. So dogs and I have been here by ourselves. And when my husband is gone, they get what I call boogery. They just want to bark at everything to protect their mama is the only thing I can figure out. And they're exhausted now, they're sleeping, so. Okay, so in this corner, we are going to do our normal corner, which is chain two double crochets, chain two double crochets back in the corner, chain one, skip that first one right there and go into this one. And we're going to repeat this pattern all the way down. And whenever we get here to the chain 3, we're going to slip stitch into the chain 3. We're going to go here with our double crochets. We're going to chain 3, slip stitch into the chain 3, chain 3, 2 double crochets, just like we did down here. And then we are going to go across to this corner over here, and I'm not going to do this on camera. And then whenever you get finished with your blanket, you are going to go all the way down, and you're going to do the same thing in your corners with the chain 3s all the way down, and you're going to meet back up here in this corner. You'll meet right where you started. And this is what your blanket should look like, sort of. And then if you decide that you want to straighten this up and do another border around, you can. But that's how the squares should look in your border. And since I have to rip all of this out, I am not going to go any further. But that's how you do it. And now we're just working on the outside edge all the way around. But you go zigzag back and forth all the way through, and your corners should look just like this. Whenever you attach all of your stuff, they should look like that. So I hope you guys like this. Like and subscribe. Share it with a friend. And I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.